From the Metal Gods.
Yes.
Let's talk about your debut album called December, due to be
Yes.
released 5th of August.
Yes, it's coming out August 5th. And the good thing is that we already have the physical copies, so we're selling them worldwide right now. We're shipping them to whoever asks us, and that makes us feel great.
Oh, I bet. You also made a new music video, Child's Play. Can you tell us something about the making, ideas, bloopers maybe?
Bloopers. As you know, filming videos is a whole bunch of bloopers. But making this video was a lot of fun. This is a song. This specific song was a song that I wrote almost 10 years ago, and then I had no time to be in a band, and because of work and stuff like that, I run a school of music that I own, and it kind of stopped me from being able to seriously play in a band. Anyway, so it's been a very important day for me as the writer of the song, and I really like the way it turned out. The video kind of tells a story about a young aspiring female dancer that is struggling to be what she wants to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the video turned out really nice.
Oh, great! I hope you like it.
Yes. Can I ask you a personal question?
Yes, sure.
You and Shani are married?
Yes, Shani is my wife.
For how long?
For I think we're married for 8 years. We've been together for 10 years and a few months.
Ah, congratulations.
Yes.
Shani joined the band later on. Why not from the start? Because she's an amazing guitarist, by the way.
Yes. If it was up to me, then she would join the band right in the beginning. The story of how the band came about is that I posted an ad on Facebook saying that I want to be in a band, and then Pavel, the bass player, reached out to my ad, and the band that I joined with Pavel was not StormbounD. It was a previous band that its name was December, and December didn't have Shani in it, obviously, because it was Pavel's band. And I joined a band, and then we had several lineup changes, and whenever we had the opportunity to bring in another guitar player, then Shani joined right in. And this is when when Shani joined, and the last one to join was Yael, the lead singer. And when they both joined the band, we felt that something really good is going on.
Yeah, it really sounds good.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. You opened for Epica and played so many fantastic festivals. That must have been amazing.
No, we only opened for Epica in Israel.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm sorry. They have been playing in many festivals lately, but we only opened for them in Tel Aviv.
And you never had any other festivals?
No, we didn't do. No, we played many Israeli festivals.
Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't hear you very good. We played many Israeli festivals, and there is one being planned right now that I am not allowed to say anything about. But we've opened for Epica, and we've played quite a few concerts here. And right now we're checking out our options for a European tour, something that we are really looking forward to do. There are several contacts and options that are coming about, and I hope we will have some good news about this within the next few months. And playing with Epica was very special for us because we're a young band, you know, and we didn't even public. We didn't. Our first album is just coming out, and it was such a great honor to play for gigantic band like Epica.
Um, what's the story behind the band name?
Yes, the band name is also related to the name of the album. Is that Stormbound is something that we didn't we're taking this forward. You mean sometimes when you say the flight was stormbound, right? The flight the flight didn't go because there was a storm. But we think that the entire humanity is stormbound, and this is what our album is about the fact that we're not paying enough attention to the damage that we're causing to the planet and to animals and to whatever nature is we're not oh, I'm sorry, I got confused. The So this is the main idea. It's like we're going to pay a heavy price for this pretty soon. This is what we believe that we're going to pay for it sooner or later. We're going to pay for the way we eat, for the way we dress, for the way we drive our cars, and the way we destroy nature in general. So this is the idea behind the name. And December is on the cover of our album. There is this monster that we named him December, and it kind of resembles. It was kind of something that reminds us of the old band, but the thing is that December is going to be the power that brings this mighty storm that is going to make us pay for everything we did.
Okay. Talking about the artwork, I really love the artwork. She has amazing skills. Will she do the artwork for the second album too, or am I going too fast now?
I don't know. When we need to think. The artist that did this album, her name is Gogo Malone. She's a Greek artist, and she's fantastic. She's also done our band logo. And when we get to the next album, we will see the concept that the story behind it, or it's coming along right now. So when we'll see, we're working very hard on the music for the second album. So when we see where that goes, we'll see what Gogo has to offer in regard to.
I checked her out.
Yes, she has a very specific style. So if we go with that style, then great. If we try to do something else, then maybe. I don't know. But she's great at what she's doing.
Yeah, she is. At what age did you first become interested in rock and metal? And what's your first album ever owned?
The first album I ever owned, I think it was Michael Jackson. Because I was very young, and I think I was 6 or 7 when, or maybe 8, when Dangerous came out, and I really liked it. And this is when I started listening to music in English, and the next big thing for me was when they aired Guns N' Roses on the Israeli TV. Guns N' Roses played Paris in 1992, and they aired it on TV, and I saw that, and I went like, this is the coolest thing ever. This is what I need to do in my life. So my specific style is like metal and not rock, but this is what got me into this. After Guns N' Roses, I got into Metallica, and then all the other bands, and then and then and right now, the way that I do metal, all right, the way that I create metal is influenced by a lot of stuff that I learned later when because I am a musician and I learned a lot of classical music and I learned piano and violin and stuff like that. And this is the stuff that is interesting to me. I really like classical music. I really like medieval music, and it influences the way I work. But the good thing about Stormbound is that it's not about me. It's about the entire band, and everybody has their contribution. And this is the reason this album is, I think, more diverse than you would expect. The bands in our specific genre of what you normally call symphonic metal are pretty strict about what they do, right? And it's not only in this style, it's like ACDC, right? They're very good at what they do and they are very like stiff. They do their thing. And I think that in our album you can hear that there's many different things. There are things that sound a bit more like rock, and there are things that are heavier and softer and ballads and stuff like that.
Yeah. What do you enjoy most about being a musician?
Ah, oh, here's Yuval. Joining us is the drummer for Stormbound, Mr. Yuval Paltosh.
How are you? Can you hear me?
Let's see if he can turn his mic on. This is Yuval coming to us from the studio where we mostly record, where we do a lot of our recordings. I'll answer your question in the meantime.
Is okay.
Uh, I like everything because I was fortunate enough to have my job as a manager of a school of music that I founded years ago, and I really love that. And I love playing in a band. And sometimes I would like do projects, like
Hey,
play guitar for
hey.
this or that. But normally, this is my least favorite part, and I normally don't do this. I really like Stormbound. I like playing in a band a lot, and I like my job.
Oh, that's good.
I really like my day job.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Do you need me to turn it up a little
I
bit?
can see you as well.
I think you should turn the volume a little higher.
Yes, please.
I'm trying. Wait.
And obviously, what I like is the when you're in a metal band, you get to hang out and you play, and then you go out and catch a cat and slit his throat and drink their blood, obviously. And then you sacrifice virgins for Satan.
What are
Okay.
we
So
talking about,
this
man?
is the fun part, right?
Hello.
I think this is all the volume I have. Is it
That's
okay?
okay. For me, it's okay.
Okay. Then I'm sorry I'm late. I had some earlier commitments, but I'm here now.
Very welcome. I'm Gina, by the way.
Hi, Gina.
Hello.
So Yuval, tell us what you like best about being a musician.
Oh, probably the freedom of playing, creating music. Musicians are mostly very lovely people. Some of them are not, but most of them are. Um, yeah, it's just like a little family, I think, every time that I play with somebody.
Yeah, my husband is a musician too, so I know they're nice. What do you want your fans to know that they might not know already? Like a chocolate addiction or white socks or I don't know.
Shani and I are vegan for 10 years now.
Ah, okay.
There are very good vegan chocolates. If you didn't know that, yeah, you gotta try it. All right, they're very good vegan supplements for everything right now.
I've tried it, but not my thing.
It's all right.
But I tried
All
it.
right, good.
um. So you're having some tourist festivals planned for the rest of the year, and is Belgium going to be one of them next year?
I think we would love to play in Belgium. As I said earlier, we are planning our our next year and the touring, specifically in Europe, there is not much detail that we can be very specific about right now. We have shows in Tel Aviv coming up.
That's good.
Yes,
As long as you have shows to do.
yes, it's great.
Uh, um, have you ever participated in a music competition?
Oh hell no!
And
I can tell you. I can tell you that as a music teacher, I sometimes I get calls from producers of whatever singing competition in reality shows and stuff like that, and I slam the phone. All right, I don't. All right, no way. And I tell my students that this is not the way it goes. All right, music is not about being famous. It's about being good. All
yes,
right. If you have something good, then you have to do your best to sell it. But music is not about being on TV, and it's not about being famous when you're 15 or when you're 7 or whatever.
yeah. What does your typical day look like? Go to work, play music.
For me right now, I also teach. I also teach at offers school, and most of the day I get up pretty late because all the private lessons are starting around 2 in the noon, I think, 2 p.m. And so I practice most of the day, most of the morning, and then I go to teach, and then I finish late at night.
Okay. Have you ever participated in a music competition?
No, no, it's not for me.
No,
Plus, I don't think there are a lot of music competitions for drummers because nobody
you
wants to hear
never
us.
know.
Nobody wants to hear us alone. Drums on itself
Okay.
are not very fun to listen to.
So
Well,
here's something interesting about this is that singing competitions have reached for Yael. Like they called her and they said, "We hear you're a good singer, so maybe you should be in our competition." And
mhm,
she keeps sending them off, basically.
perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
Um, she doesn't want to go, even though they want her there,
Okay.
because we believe in creation we believe in making music.
Yeah. Um, very strange question. If you were an instrument, what would you be and why?
I would be an electric guitar, no doubt,
Okay.
uh, because uh, this is, for the most part, the essence of my being. I
Mhm.
don't, I don't, I cannot think of anything else. All right, even though I play other instruments, but this is like my biggest thing.
Yeah. Um,
I mean, it's obvious for me to say that I'm the drums, right? Like,
yes. Mhm.
uh, I think I'm pretty low tech. There are not so much to me as a person, but I'm kind of technical, I think. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It's kind of yep.
Okay. If it wasn't for a music career, what would you be doing?
Actually, I have a lot of experience in fixing drones and working on drones, so
Mhm.
probably that.
Okay.
I would be a psychologist. I almost was. I almost became one
And why didn't you?
because I realized that this is not what I want to do. When I finished psychology studies, then I had so many guitar students that I said, "All right, maybe I should give this a shot."
Mhm.
And then I didn't go on with psychology, and I focused on being a music teacher, and I started my own business, and it became my main source of income. and so this. But if not, then I like psychology, and Shani is a psychologist. Is she's going to be a doctor of cognitive psychology pretty soon.
Wow.
Yeah, she
This is
works in
very
the
smart.
university, and other than that, she teaches guitar as well, and she's playing with Stormbound, and also she has another band that is called Structural. They're playing death metal.
Hmm. Okay. What makes your band different from all other bands around today?
I
I
think
think a lot of the
diversity.
Yeah, I think the diversity comes from the fact that we don't have like one person writes the stuff and then this is how it is, let's play it. We
Mhm.
most of the time somebody comes with an idea and then we build on it. Everybody else adds a lot of stuff to it, and it becomes like a song of the band, not like this is his song, this is his song.
Yes, that's the way it should be.
Yes, but it's very hard. I
Mhm.
wasn't. I was in a band before where we had a hard time on agreeing on things, and that's why the band didn't move forward.
Yeah.
So it's. I feel very lucky in Stormbound because in Stormbound we got to create something that is that combines everybody's ideas and talents.
Yeah. What can we expect from Stormbound Band live?
You want to take it,
Yeah.
Ofer?
Uh, we have a. I think her shows are pretty good. The thing that got us going lately is that we did the festivals, and we're all pretty much we're all very experienced in playing live and singing live and stuff like that. And after our shows, people came to us and said, "I really got to have your album. I want to buy a T-shirt. I want to buy this and that." And lately, we had our first very own headline show, right, of our own. And there were hundreds of people, and they all knew, and most of them, you could see that they know the lyrics, and and they really like the things that we do, and they bought T-shirts, and we sold the CDs and everything. So that show was the greatest we had. We have because of the affiliation with classical music, we also like classical instrumentation. So we have a guest violinist and a guest flutist, and we're working on something very unique for the next shows. And so this is on the production part.
Hmm.
And also, we're very experienced in this, so we're giving a good show. Yael is very charismatic, I think. She knows how to take the crowd.
Yes,
She goes, she tells everybody to sing or to jump, and they do what she says.
I would do too.
Great.
Um, can you give me 4 words to describe Stormbound Band?
4 words. Um, Yuval, you can try this one as well.
Hmm. Or give two.
I'm
And
thinking. I'm kind of slow. I'm a drummer.
Um,
I have no idea. I never tried to sum us up in like 4 or 5 words.
the basic 4 words, I guess, would be um, interestingly written symphonic metal.
yeah, that's it. That's about what I thought. And your ultimate goal with Stormbound?
Probably to have fun, most of all. I
Yeah.
mean, we started this as a like as a band to have fun, to write, to bring out whatever music we have in our minds and play it and write it like we wanted to. And
Yeah.
after that, it became like, okay, let's release an album. Let's start performing in live shows and in festivals and whatever. But the main goal is to have fun. Why would we be in a band if we're not having fun with them?
Yeah, that's true.
When the first time we played, the first time Yael came in the band and we had the rehearsal, the first rehearsal in the current lineup, then my thought was, we want to be as big. I want to be as big as Nightwish one day. All
Okay.
right. This is at least. All right. This is where I want to go with this because I felt that there is. This is the way things are. This is something that we can do if we keep up and if we write a fantastic second album.
Mhm.
Then if we can top ourselves in the next album or even in the next 2 or 3 albums, then we have a chance.
It
And
sounds
and and I think that it's good for us. We're taking advice and we're listening to people that we think we should listen to and producers, and we're really learning how to get this done properly.
okay. Do you have some final words for your fans?
If we have fans in Belgium, then we want to tell them that they're amazing and they have the best taste in music in from all Belgian people, and we really want to play for them one day.
Well, who knows? We had an Israeli band before. Had an Israeli band before in Belgium, and they
I
had a lot of
guess I guess you did.
yes. Maybe I don't know if you know them. Chase the Ace.
No,
I
I don't
We
know.
know the big Israeli bands. I never heard this name.
Ah, okay. Well,
Um,
they already stopped because they have a family and little kids, and they
some
moved.
of us have families and little kids as well, but we would not let this get in the
Yeah,
way.
I know. Well, Ofer and Partush, it was a pleasure to do this interview. Have a
Yes, it
great
was great.
evening. I hope we meet each other soon. And I really want to meet your lovely wife as well.
Yes, yes. I wish she could have made it, but she has a lot. She couldn't make it today. She had.
Okay.
They're playing somewhere there with their other band,
Uh-huh.
and she couldn't make it. Um, if you like death metal, you should check them out. They're called Structural.
Structural.
Yes, Structural. They're very good, and she's playing some awesome stuff in there.
I'm going to write it down. Okay. So thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you.
you. It's been a pleasure.
I
Very
really
fun.
enjoyed it. Bye bye.
Yes.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. See you around.
Bye. See you.
Bye bye.